Hey Dma, I love your glasses.
Thanks, Zmo. Yours are pretty cool too, I guess. Today is such a great day, Zmo.
Oh my goodness, the best day ever.
Hey friends, we just talked to our friend GR this morning. Can we tell you a story about our friend GR and his lovable cat TeaBrew?
Don't worry, it's got a very happy ending, even though it might seem a little sad at times.
Yeah, there is one sad part, but trust us, the ending will make your heart do somersaults of joy.
I love doing somersaults.
Really? Can you do one right now?
Well, I can't exactly do one, but they look super fun.
Oh, Zmo, you're so funny. So, first thing you should know about GR, he's very creative. He's the creator of this awesome series of Fag Dog cartoon ideas that we're currently guest starring in. Then he comes up with another name, Fag Dog. So the first story starring these characters is The Life of Fag Dog, Lady Fag Dog, and TeaBrew Diary.
But wait, who are Fag Dog and Lady Fag Dog?
They're pseudonyms, Zmo. Just pay attention. Now, Mr. Fag Dog would be in the billionaire category of that board game, Candyland. You know, the one we played when we were kids?
You mean the one I always kicked your butt in?
Did not. Anyway, Fag Dog and Fag Dog are also domain names, which let fans link directly to GR. This separates him from the copycats and thieves who are trying to bump him off with knockoffs. Isn't it sad that this is the way of the world now? I mean, why can't we all just love our neighbor as ourselves?
Because then nobody would make any money, dummy.
But the world would be a better place. I mean, these poses are so well funded that their images look all glossy and professional, and GR hasn't even begun to finance with serious investors yet. He's just been creating rough drafts of characters and ideas, and this is where all these competitors have been getting their ideas all along. Without GR, they wouldn't even exist. And you know GR, his creations are the embodiments of his dreams come to life. And he doesn't just create them for himself. He wants to bring joy to the world.
He's so giving.
Yes. So our friend GR lives with his mother, who has Alzheimer's dementia. And so a while ago, GR thought it would be so nice for her to have a pet to keep her company. He wanted to get a cat. He knew the breed of cat he wanted, so he went on the computer and looked for one.
Wait, what? He looked for a cat in his computer? That doesn't sound very comfortable.
No, silly! He went online and Googled the cat breed he wanted. He found a breeder in St. Joseph, Missouri, at a PetSmart store about 100 miles from his house.
Wow, that's a long walk.
He didn't walk there, Zmo. He drove her car.
Uh-huh. Duh. That makes more sense.
Yeah, so he drove there, met his new cat named TeaBrew, and took him home with him. He loved TeaBrew right from the start, and wanted to make sure TeaBrew was healthy and happy, so he took him to a new veterinarian.
I love veterinarians. They always tell such funny jokes to the audience. I don't know how they don't get stage fright, though.
No, Zmo, you're thinking of a comedian. A veterinarian is a pet doctor that makes sure they have all their shots and papers and get their license up to date.
Ah, right. Have we ever been to a veterinarian, Dma?
No, Zmo, we're not pets. Although we can survive both on land and in water. This has been brought to you by Dma's House of Useless Facts. Anyway, TeaBrew was so happy in his new home. He lived with GR and his mother. His favorite part of the week is when The Voice show comes on, because that's when The Voice airs on Mondays and Tuesdays at 8 p.m. on NBC, especially Blake Shelton. He really likes his voice. It soothes him.
A cat after your own heart, Dma.
Be quiet, Zmo. So, anyway, life was pretty perfect for TeaBrew, but eventually things got a little tough for GR, because over time, TeaBrew started changing his behavior. He developed a bad habit.
Wait a minute. If TeaBrew had a bad habit, how would that make GR's life more difficult?
Because TeaBrew's bad habit was making doo-doo on the carpet and then hiding it from GR instead of using his breezy litter box.
Why did he do that?
Well, if you made doo-doo on someone's carpet, wouldn't you hide it?
Who says I don't?
What?
Nothing. Go on.
Okay. Anyway, so this wouldn't be that big of a deal if it was every once in a while, but TeaBrew was doing it a lot. He eventually just refused to use the breezy litter box. Now, as Zmo and I know, our friend GR is too handicapped to be on his hands and knees cleaning doo-doo out of the carpet all the time, so he had a real pickle on his hands. He tried to make it work with TeaBrew, but eventually he realized he just couldn't handle taking care of TeaBrew and his issues with the potty anymore.
Oh no, this is the sad part of the story.
Yeah, but GR loved TeaBrew and wanted him to be happy, so he realized that TeaBrew would be happier with a family that had kids and no one else. So he put him up for adoption and gave specific instructions that he go to a family with kids that would love him and be able to care for him.
Oh, I love GR. He has such a big heart. And big hands. You ever notice that? He has such big hands.
I guess. I never noticed that. Anyway, he took TeaBrew to the shelter, but after 1 week, he went back to the shelter to visit him and see how he's doing. The lady at the shelter told him that he was pretty lonely and that he really missed GR. This broke GR's heart. He went back home really hoping that the perfect family would adopt TeaBrew.
Oh, Dma, this part is so sad. Can't you hurry past it? I don't like it. If I had tear ducts, I would be sobbing right now.
Well, it is sad, and it was sad for GR. In fact, he felt like he'd lost a child of his own, and so after the second week, he changed his mind, and so he went back to the shelter to try to bring him home.
But didn't he sign papers giving him up? Can you do that? Remember when Grandpa sold his car to the guy in Pennsylvania and later changed his mind, but the guy he sold it to said it was too late and that he had already crashed it into a garbage truck?
Oh yeah. Well, luckily for GR, when he went to the shelter, he talked to a really nice lady, and the lady said he could have him back. She told GR that he was super lucky because he could have been adopted out to a family at any point, and then there would be no getting him back. When GR got TeaBrew back, he was so happy he almost kissed the nice lady.
I'll bet Grandpa did not kiss the guy that crashed his car into a garbage truck.
I bet he didn't.
I'm just so happy the sad part of the story is over.
Yep. GR took TeaBrew home and smothered him in cuddles. He was so happy to have him back.
Wait a minute, what about the doo-doo problem?
Well, this is my favorite part of the story. Before GR brought TeaBrew back, he replaced TeaBrew's old breezy litter box with a new one. The new one was larger. It had 5-inch walls and a 3-inch wall on the front, and it was designed for a female dog with a litter of puppies. And instead of using pellets as litter like the Breezy brand uses, he used Purina Tidy Cat litter that clumps up urine and doo-doo. This new litter box was much more conducive to TeaBrew's natural animal instinct for going potty, plus it was much easier for GR to clean up. When GR brought TeaBrew in the house and showed him the new litter box, TeaBrew was so excited that he went straight inside it, dug around, made doo-doo and covered it up, just like his animal instincts wanted him to.
Oh man, that's so awesome. I wish I could bury my doo-doo.
That's kinda weird.
Oh, come on, you know you want to too. You always try to act so mature, but you're only 137 seconds older and 1/8 of an inch taller than me.
1/7 of an inch?
Yeah. I'm just glad GR and TeaBrew are happy and everything is perfect.
I'm happy they're happy too. But they still had to work together to make sure TeaBrew behaved.
What do you mean?
Well, they love each other. But if TeaBrew wanted attention and wasn't getting it, he would jump up on the couch and stretch out his claws into the couch cushion, which is obviously a big no-no. He would do that until GR said no, and then he would take off running. So GR got him a cat stretch pole and trained him to use it.
What, GR trained TeaBrew how to use the pole?
Yeah, it's funny. He would get down on the ground by the pole once or twice a day for like a week and pretend he was a cat and show TeaBrew how to use it until he learned how to use it and knew he wouldn't get in trouble for scratching the pole.
Ha! I would have loved to have walked in on that. Or hopped in on that, I should say.
Yeah, TeaBrew loves that pole. Sometimes he gets so excited that he runs into it so hard he knocks it over and GR has to put it back up.
Ha!
Yeah, they're so happy together. I just love stories with happy endings. TeaBrew's got a few favourite toys that GR got him. He told me he got TeaBrew a battery-operated ladybug toy with 2 feathers in it. He said the feathers didn't last too long and neither did the batteries.
Wait, I have one more question. Don't you think TeaBrew is a funny name for a cat? Does he go around brewing tea all day for his humans?
Or maybe he's like a finely brewed tea, sophisticated and fragrant.
I'll bet his doo-doos were fragrant.
Well, I hope you liked our story. I love stories about great friendships. Even though you're an annoying little brother, you and I have a great friendship too, Zmo.
We sure do. Hey, I'm not annoying.
Well, I gotta run. I think I'm gonna go get some new glasses.
Really? What kind?
All black with black lenses.